Okay, so to me, the biggest surprise is that the Chargers only got a fourth round pick out of wide receiver Keenan Allen. The Chicago Bears, that, by the way, I'm just going to say it straight out right now. Here you go. You heard it here first. Keenan Allen has been traded to the Chicago Bears for a fourth round pick. Wow. Now, don't get me wrong. Keenan Allen has one of the biggest cap hits in the NFL this year for any team. Let's see. Keenan Allen over the cap. No. We're just going to go stats. He's 31 years old, heading into his aged 32 season. But he's been, since coming back from like injury, 5 or 6 years ago, where he had like a kidney laceration, and he was just seeming to always have these like season-ending injuries. He's been one of the most dominant guys in the NFL. Yeah, it was 2016. So from 2013 to 2016, the dude was just never really healthy. And then he had a kind of a setback in 2022 where he only played and started 10 games. But last season alone, he battled some injuries as well, probably reasoning on why the Chargers only got a fourth round pick out of him. But he still had 108 catches in 13 games for 1,243 yards and 7 touchdowns. That's insane numbers, and you still missed 4 games. It's just crazy what he's been able to do. Keenan Allen, alongside DJ Moore, they did lose Darnell Mooney in free agency, but they are stacked. I'm telling you, man. The Bears roster is actually looking really solid. So if you go to Chicago Bears roster, now there's a lot of moves I haven't kept up with. I mean, there's just small transactions because of free agency. Obviously, you have Tyson Bagent, Justin Fields, and there's a big question mark right there. But they've signed Kevin Byard. They still have Jaquan Brisker. They have Kyler Gordon still. Khalil Herbert is still on the team. Colin Johnson at wide receiver. Jalen Johnson, who they just signed to that extension. Roshan Johnson at running back, who I think is still going to be fantastic. Velus Jones Jr., who is probably going to be healthy this year. DJ Moore. Cole Kmet, who's 6'6", 260 pounds. And if they use Cole Kmet correctly, he can be so freaking good. Kairos Santos, one of the best kickers. And he was with the Chiefs, wasn't he, for like a couple years, and before they got Harrison Butker, and Kairos Santos was doing just fine. They have so much talent right now on the Chicago Bears. They have no reason to not compete. The only question mark, and they signed DeAndre Swift. That's right, they signed DeAndre Swift. The only question mark is your quarterback. But right now they are screaming moves, and these moves are that they might be moving on from Justin Fields. Like, I wouldn't be surprised either way. I thought they had just signed a quarterback. They did just sign a quarterback. I don't think this roster is 100% updated because they did sign a quarterback. Let me look through my feed real quick. And people were like, oh, yeah, they're definitely moving on from Justin Fields in. But I don't know. We're going to have to see. Here it is. The Bears are signing quarterback Brett Rypien to a 1-year deal, and people are like, "Oh, they're going to be moving on from Justin Fields, so they can have Tyson Bagent on the roster, Brett Rypien." But he's probably just going to be a depth move, a depth transaction at this point. But you never know. That you truly never know. But they are looking solid, man. This offense can be really good. And then now Keenan Allen alongside Velus Jones Jr., who I think is going to be fantastic at some point. DJ Moore, who is like really talented. They just got to be more consistent on the offensive side of the ball. But they've got all the talent, and like I said, the only question mark is what's going to happen at quarterback. If they take Caleb Williams, here's my thing. I've always seen them trading Justin Fields during the draft more than trading him before, just to kind of keep teams on the edge of their seats, on the back of their heels. I don't know. But I'm rambling at this point. Keenan Allen going to the Chicago Bears. I don't think he's going to produce like he was with the Chargers in Los Angeles, because He's had some of the best seasons of his career in the last. God, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 out of the last 6 seasons. Sorry. 5 out of the last 7 seasons, he has caught for at least 1,100 yards. It's just insane. And he's shown no real signs of slowing down other than the injuries. So you guys tell me your thoughts on the situation down below, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Keenan Allen has been traded to the Chicago Bears for a 4th-round pick. Tell me what you think about that. Great freaking move by the Bears, but they're going to have to take on that contract. We're going to have to see how that rolls out. But see you guys.